Hello, everyone. We are going live. Um, Definitely. I hope everyone is doing fabulous, amazing. Um, what else? I'm trying to see what I want to do. Yeah, maybe no. I hope everyone is well. All is well. All is good, and everyone is hi. Thank you for joining. I thought I would come on after we just had this eclipse, and thank you for showing up at Gorgeous Her. This is a YouTube all about women and how the minutia between the women and the masculine energy. And I look forward. I am actually live, and I don't believe it because it's been really, really a long time because I have been so busy. And it's been really good busy. A lot is going on. And I definitely want to thank you guys for showing up and showing out, being here, supporting the evolution of the feminine energy and also the evolution of the masculine energy. The ones that are willing to come on board, the ones that are open for the change to make our society and our world a better world, because it's a lot going on right now, as we all see upon the cliffs. But I did share in one of my posts how the cliffs to me symbolizes a marriage between the dark and the light, and how do we pass over into the light when we see so much darkness around us. I don't watch a lot of news, so a lot of times I get news by way of clients. As you know, I have an online business, and I also coach behind the chair, and I have an online extension business. But I don't really, the reason I created this channel is to be able to enlighten, to open our eyes to what is happening in our collective and how we are valuing in this collective, and my how are we vibing in the collective? What are we doing as human beings and as the divine feminine? Because it is time for the divine feminine to um, come out of her shell and begin to see what's going on within our culture, and how we are here to manifest the beauty that lies within us for so many years. And as you see the laws that are going on right now, they're trying to snuff out the power of the feminine energy. And sometimes I really feel like the reason this is going on, they're trying to encourage women to have children because, as we know, our population is decreasing because more women are opting out of having children. And I think it's like a manipulation ploy to get her to begin to have children. And I really don't believe that women are not there to not have children. I really believe what is going on, that women, even before time, women, when they were seeking to have children, they had to make sure that whoever that they conceived from had like quality. Like, the reason women enter into marriage, the reason women enter into relationships is because they're seeking for adequate soul that will bring in a beautiful soul. And it's almost like a subconscious thing. But if we have um, our society that is just so messed up right now. We got so many things going on with the masculine energy. I mean, it's kind of like heartbreaking to see that the masculine energy is having such a hard time. And I'm not talking about all masculine energy. Please don't get me wrong with that, because there are some beautiful, beautiful souls out there that are very concerned about what's going on within the energy of the masculine and the feminine. There's a lot of souls that are very tapped in to their I am, and tapped in to the danger that we're in as humanity, because things need to change, and things need to be how can I say it? Uh, you know, there needs to be an evolution within our collective, and unless we bring that evolution, we can and we will perish as a society. So I really believe that these mandates are a form of manipulation, because I think these mandates are forcing women to have children, but women don't have any one to have a child with that is qualified to be a subject, a parent to repopulate our society. It's gray area right now. And the masculine energy that is healed, um, I think that's what's going on in our divine essence and in our divine presence, is that the men that are healed, it's like source is literally um, creating a space that they will find the divine feminine, because yes, it is a need for us to procreate, and in this procreation we must create beautiful human beings that are assets to our society's growth, and not the deformation of the growth of our society. Because as you know, that so many of us have watched over years, and I'm of that certain age that I've been seeing this for a long time, is just that, we are literally watching before us. We are literally watching the sadness of what is going on with our men, and we're seeing it on steroids. We're actually seeing it on live. The root of our nation can tell you the constitution of our men, and how they have stewarded over the responsibility of our nation, and the stewardship has been done in such a horrible way, as indigenous people are starting to cry out. People that are survivors of the only Holocaust wasn't uh, Jewish people. It was many Holocausts. Now I don't know why that has been put on a pedestal, because so many other indigenous people have been definitely uh, harmed in this reality. And so as we come to a place and we start realizing what our purpose is as the feminine energy, like why are we here? And I know that a lot of us are having this epiphany of what can I do? In fact, I just yesterday talked to a midwife, and she was so divine. She was so divine, and she was awakened, and we were talking, and we were talking about the experience of birth, and as we know, the experience of birth is being taken away from us slowly. They're trying to control that, and This is the law of nature. This is the law of humanity. This is the law of, Mother Earth, Gaia. This is the law, but yet they're trying to take away the rights of her, her, the one that is the creation. Everything has a male and a female, and it's so important what the masculine energy does at this time. This is very important for him because it is very crucial, because he has others that are following him. He has others that are looking for guidance, and we need organic guidance, people that are truly have outstanding integrity. And we're lacking integrity in our collective right now. We're lacking integrity, like women can really just sit and just like statistically, if I'm not mistaken, I think 1 out of 3 women have been raped at one time in their life. If it's not through college, if it's not, through a sorority, it just baffles your mind. So we do know the degree of the damage that is going on within our collective, and that's why I really believe that it's a divine calling of source. This is what he's doing. He's awakening the women because the men are not hearing him. The men are choosing not to hear his voice, because if they heard his voice, we would not see the damage that we're seeing right now. You know, and I've been, this has been in my chair constantly. The P Diddy thing, and but you know what? He's not the only one. I mean, look at the Maxwell trials and all that went on. Like it was being covered up by powerful men. There is an underbelly of so many things. I get chills in my spine, just the thought of many men, even though they're not in the hierarchies of this, they are on the shirt tails of this and making this normacy. They're making it normal to behave this way. And I do know when we are having sister talks and we're sitting, and that's one thing I love about girls. That's what I love about women. We will sit and we will talk about our love experiences. And the one thing that always comes up, me being a Scorpio, we all, Scorpios always go to that, right? And so one thing that just really, really, and I didn't even know, because at that time, I was a sensitive and I was awakened, but I wasn't like totally awakened. So it was just like you play into what, because we've been trained to play into what men tell us to do, because we want to make sure that we're giving our all to the man we love. But a lot of times when we would be sitting at at the table, we would talk about the lasciviousness of what guys did, and we would laugh about it. We would laugh about it. Like I was learning new terms about what they call these sickening behaviors from my daughters, which is crazy, because I didn't even know what that was. Like I didn't even know what a golden shower was at the time. I thought golden shower was, you know, champagne, wine. No clue. My daughter had to tell me, right? And so think about, we live in a society and women sit and talk, and they talk about their experiences with men, and they talk about the things that they have to do and that men are asking them to do. And women are like saying no more. We're not doing this no more. This is not going to be my story. I don't need to do that to feel love. I don't need to do that to have love. I don't need to do that to be love. And when you put your foot down, and women are literally waking up, and when like several months ago, I think it was last year, we did that noni fast. That noni fast. Oh, baby, let me stop. Hold up. I want to thank you guys for showing up, showing out, like and follow. I want to thank you for your emails. I'm sorry I can't get to all the emails because some of my posts are at a million, and I cannot. And so I'm gonna give y'all all a shout out that is looking at my content, that is coming on live. I am conscious that you're there. I'm not ignoring you. It's just a lot. It's just a lot for me to do. So as I go back into what I said, I think all of us are starting to just, it's almost like we had to have you ever had just, you're cleaning house and you're putting away things, and all of a sudden you get an aha moment? That's is what's happening to our society right now. Women are having an aha. And in that aha, there is a revolution, evolution of an awakening, because she has to awaken. Because if she doesn't awaken, we will lose our children. We will lose all that is sacred to Mother Earth. And if we use that as a demonstration, Mother Earth, a seed is planted and a young one grows. And it's through that epiphysis we have life. And we are watching before our eyes those very things being taken from our children. And I don't know about you, that this is may be triggering to some people, but if you are a mother and you have young daughters, and I'm all about dancing. I think it's creative. I think it's beautiful. But some of these outfits these young girls are wearing now, and then you blast it on social media. I don't know what to say about you, because this is not the time to do it. Like back in the day, you could do something like that. Now you're putting a bullseye on your children, because we got some really sick people in our society right now. They are really sick, and there is something. Oh gosh, I'm like, oh wow, like yes, yes, okay. Oh wow, yes. Oh, thank you, Source. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Source. Take care of your children. Be mindful of your children. Protect them from the begals. Thank you, Source. Just give me a minute, okay? I'm sorry. Excuse me, I'm gonna have to go get a tissue and get something to drink. Give me a few minutes. Sorry. Oh, that was sorry. Took me a minute. I really apologize for that. This is a crazy time that which we're living in. Spirit is on me really hardcore right now. And I'm really just trying to just keep it together. Okay. We'll take a little break. Thank you for following. Like this page. Um, the energy is getting really crazy. So, as I was saying, that if you are a parent with young ones, you must be very mindful of their surroundings, of where they're at, around them. Moms, if your kid is part of a dance team, don't post that on social media. We are in predatorial energy right now like no other in our time. And I am not telling you not to be proud of your children, not to embrace your children successes. I truly believe that should be rewarded, and but we have to, we as parents, as stewardships over our children, must protect them, because we are finding out there's a lot that's going to be found out in the next few years, and it is important that you protect your children. um, you as females, protect yourself. um, Protect yourselves from men that are dangerous for your soul, men that will come into your soul. They have a contract, and that contract is to get you off your purpose, to get you off your divine way. And your divine way and is sacred. It is very important that you realize your power, that you understand the power, because we are here for a divine reason, and we're in and on the front lines. And so it's hard to say this, um, because I felt his presence as I went into this subject. Um, a sociopath lives in plain sight. And as we're listening to the media, I like I said, I hear it behind the chair. They hide in plain sight. I'm not here to cause you any alarm or to make you afraid. It's just to allow you to be very conscious of what is happening in our society right now. And the more women shut her noni down, and the more she chooses not to allow it to be open, and I think, um, maybe, a lot of the masculine energies that are awakened, they totally understand it. They totally get it. But then you have those that they don't get it. The reason women are not shutting down their nonis, they're not shutting down their possibilities of love. They're shutting down the deceit that comes alongside of that. And it's so crazy because I'm dating right now, and I'm actually seeing someone, and um, I am very careful in that situation. I'm very careful in my situation because of what I've gone through. And, you know, you have to be mistrusting until they prove their trust. And I think that's where women been failing for all so long, is not trusting before they fall, trusting and then falling before they trust. That's the best way to say it, because we're not people have to earn your trust. Do you understand what I'm saying? People have to earn your trust. They just arrested, a man that has been killing for decades, and his wife had no clue. Had no clue. His co-workers had no clue. Had no clue. Who were the victims? Women. No one in his circle had a clue that this man did this. So, this is a very sensitive subject. I really believe that it was in a timely matter because I literally felt the energy of God. I felt him. He is not happy. He's not happy with what men have done to the masculine, and the feminine energy. I can't even put a distinction on there. Is the corruption of everything around us. Um, they're coming out, and it's coming out. And so I'm going to have to get offline because this is getting really, I can feel the energy, and I need to take a break. And I will try to come on soon. And thank you for showing up and showing out. And I appreciate you guys all. And you have a good evening. And thank you for, um, I appreciate it. I'm trying to get off, but I can't even get off. I don't even know what source is trying to. I'm just like, are you serious? So, I don't even know how to. I keep been telling to share. I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna go. Oh my gosh, I can't get off. So I must finish. So basically, it's very important that as the Great Awakening happens, it's almost like a birthing, you know, this purging of the new world, the purging of the change of the masculine and the feminine energy. It is a very painful experience. It is a very painful thing that we will all have to feel, and we will all have this. How can I say it? Almost like an epiphany of how play this post, and as people that come later that see this post, you will see that what I've had to talk about was very disturbing. I literally felt the spirit of God just come into my room. I could not, I, I could not speak, but the beauty of her awakening is just beyond, far beyond no other. Because in her value will be healing, in her value will be change, in her value will be structure, in her value it will be a beautiful day, another day, an exciting day. We will have that opportunity to protect those that are innocent, to protect those that are the unwanted. And never did I think that um, I would be the messenger. I am the messenger because I chose to say yes. Because there is a dire crisis within our society. And what's so beautiful about watching the feminine energy rise to the occasion and begin to see her worth, see her power, see how she was so magnificently made in every aspect of her body, her position, her nurturing qualities, her mother, her ability to be a mother. We are portals to new life. We are portals to the new world. The children that are coming up today are divine. They're here for the new earth. This is an opportunity for us all to come together and understand. And the men that are out there that are workers that have been on the front lines, because many of the masculine energy, they are in a sad place. And the divine feminine had to awaken in order to bring healing. She had to see her value in order to bring divine healing. She had to tap into her source energy, who she is, in order to bring resurrection to her soul. As in her resurrection of her soul, she will activate the purpose of the new world. And no matter what you believe, our calling is to care and to love and to bring healing to the society. It's no longer about, I'm not that, I'm not her. I'm not the girl that takes these elaborate uh, trips and act like everything's all right, because it's not all right. And as we had this marriage of the eclipse, the marriage was to show us and was to give us the opportunity to go within to see where we're lying in this collective world. What are we doing in this collective change, this emphasis of change? We're right in the middle of the metamorphosis of the change of a new society. And that's during that time where also a lot of things are going to be exposed. And in those things that are being exposed in our society, they will bottle your mind. You're not going to be able to conceptualize it. But I think a lot of us that are sensitives, that have been open to just spend time in prayer, spend time in meditation, spend time fasting, spend time like with healing, to make sure that we're spreading the message. We're doing it out of love. We're doing